So let me guess, you want to start your very own dropshipping business and start printing money just like these gurus promise. But you only have $100 to spend. Is it possible? Are you crazy? Probably, but starting with $100 budget isn't as difficult as it seems. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I use this exact strategy with less than $100 and actually turned it into a store that's on track for over $30,000 in sales this month. And just in case you don't believe me, here's some live sales results. We did $900, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and yesterday we did $845, and guys, this is a brand new store. So check that out, brand new store, already at 2K this month, and I guarantee we're gonna hit 30K at the end of the month. So when I started dropshipping back in 2017, it seemed like success in the dropshipping game was an absolute dream. And so do some of you viewers, just like this guy.
Trash, why don't you just admit dropshipping's dead, ha 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 ha.
Sorry I had to go Graham Stephan on you, but dropshipping's definitely not dead and you can definitely do it with $100. So what if I showed you guys a system and strategy that you can literally copy and paste from me and turn it into an ultra profitable business model? It sounds crazy, but this is the exact strategy that's helped me sell over $4 million in products in the last 3 years. So if you're struggling with getting your store off the ground and you're burning money like crazy, then this is gonna be the video for you. So make sure to stay to the very end of this video, because what I'm gonna be teaching you today is a real way to gain knowledge and teach you how to make money. But before I spill the beans, make sure you hit that like button, otherwise you're gonna be cursed with 100 years of dropshipping ads. So without further ado, let's hop in this video and start building your dropshipping empire. Alright, so during today's video, I'm going to be literally laying out the entire landscape needed to get your dropshipping store up for less than $100. So arguably the most important part of every dropshipping store is the product you're going to be selling. For the video today, I picked out this product because it's an absolute banger. So the reason I chose this product is because it has an insane viral factor, and this is a product that you can share to your friends and family. And how I actually found this product was using the methods that I shared in my last video. I showed you guys 3 different methods for product research and they're all bangers. So if you haven't watched that video yet, then definitely check that out because it's gonna really help you out with launching your dropshipping store and making sure that you get an absolute banger product. Now the strategy I'm gonna be teaching you guys today is basically just improving upon the entire funnel. So what does that actually mean? Firstly, we need to get a better ad made, and it's actually super easy to find a solid video editor who can make really good video ads. My go-to for one-off ads is going on Fiverr, and it's usually about $30 per each video ad, but I know some of you guys don't want to spend that money. Another method would be downloading InShot on your mobile device, and you can actually make an ad just as good as Fiverr, but I'm actually going to show you guys how to do this in just a few minutes so I can save you guys some money. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do before creating your video advertisement is actually creating a solid script. Usually the first thing you want to do with your video advertisement is to start out with a hook that gets their attention and talk about any pain points that your potential customer could be struggling with and how your product actually solves their problem. Let me show you a good example of what I'm actually talking about. Now after you finish your script, head over to AliExpress and let's start compiling some videos so we can put it into InShot. Alright, so I'm gonna hop into my phone now and I'm gonna show you guys how we can make an ad super quickly. Okay guys, so after you've downloaded InShot, the first thing you want to do is head over and click this video tab section and then just hit the green create new, and you're going to want to make sure at this point you have your script and videos compiled, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to upload our videos onto InShot. After we've done this, we want to make sure we remove the InShot watermark, and you can just click remove this once and they'll do it for free. And actually I've done this like 40 times. It never actually removes the free option, so just keep clicking that. You don't need to subscribe to Pro. But now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change our canvas size to 1:1, so it will be perfect ratio for Facebook and Instagram. And after we've done this, just zoom our clips in if they don't fit the proper ratio. And now we're going to start adding text onto our video. So in the first section, I want to put a scroll stopper. So mine is sick and tired of the same old, just to get their attention. I found this clip on pexels.com. It was just some stock footage that I could use for free. And then I'm just going to cut this clip up and I'm going to remove the rest of the video from it because this was just to get their attention. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chop up the rest of the clips I have and then I'm going to start adding text in them. So I'll be back with you guys in just a few seconds. And in the next section, I'm gonna put introducing the starry light. So this revolves around me talking about the hook and the solution method that I was talking about before. Basically, I said sick and tired of the same old, and then introducing the starry light, because obviously this is the change they've needed. And I'm just gonna change the dimensions around a little bit, and I'm gonna add my last couple sections in, and I'll be back with you guys.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so this is the video ad I created. I only spent like 5 minutes on this, but I think it came out decently. Obviously, if I spent another 10 or 15 minutes, it would have came out a lot better, but you can see the premise behind this. It gives you all the features that you need to actually create a good video ad. So I really suggest that you plan your script out accordingly and you try to find as many clips as possible and use this same type of layout, and I think you'll be able to create a really solid video ad for absolutely no cost. So now that we finished this, I want to show you guys what else you need to create a successful dropshipping store for less than $100. Now that you have your video ad ready to go and you've actually made sure it's better than the competitor who's currently running it, then we can move on to the next part. But if you haven't made a video ad that's either better or as good as the competitor who's running it before, then I really don't recommend you go to this part yet and you keep working on your ad, or just find someone on Fiverr to do it for you. But if you successfully knocked out this ad part, then let's move on to the next section, one of my favorite parts, building your high converting website. So I've actually made a full tutorial on this showing you guys step by step how to do it. I'm gonna leave a link right here, but I'm still gonna show you guys how you can make some absolutely amazing product pages in just a few minutes. So let's hop into my computer and I'm gonna show you guys how we do it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're gonna need for our website is a logo. So the easiest way to get a logo made for completely free is to just head over to Canva, and what they have is pre-built templates that you can actually base things off of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go click this logo asset, and it's gonna populate all these different logos we can use, which is gonna save us time and money. So as you see, we can just click all, and they also have different categories we can choose from. So I'm just gonna make one really quickly so you guys can see how easy it is to use this. But we're gonna call our store the Viral Light. So I'm just gonna make that, and then all we need to do is change the color up how we want it to. So I'm gonna change it to purple, and then I'm just going to download it as a transparent background, and now we have a logo, guys. So the next thing we want to do is we want to head over to Shopify, and we want to go to the App Store and download Gem Pages. Gem Pages is an intuitive landing page builder that gives us tons more features than the standard Shopify product pages. So what we can do after we've downloaded Gem Pages is we can click this product page section right here, and what we want to do now is click this create product page, and they have tons of pre-built templates laid out for us. So you can just look through these templates and try to find one that really catches your attention. Some of my favorites are this one right here. As you see, you can put a ton of great information here, and it's really clean. And then another one of my favorites is going to be this fitness landing page. This one's really awesome, and it looks really good in my opinion. And this Gem Pages just makes your product pages like 50 times better. So if you haven't used it yet, definitely try it out. And no, this isn't sponsored or anything. I actually use this. So I'm not going to be showing you guys how to edit everything up, because I already made a full video showing you guys A to Z how to take a product page and make it super high converting. But what I'm going to do is just show you guys how easy this editor is. All you need to do is come in here and name it. So I'm just going to name it Viral. And then what we want to do is we want to create it, and then it's going to take us to our product page, and you can literally customize every aspect of this. So basically, literally everything inside of here we can change. So if we don't like the color, or we want to put borders around it, or we want to make it bigger, we can do it in here. And if you guys know how Shopify works, you know how difficult it is. You guys actually have to code everything out to make things to your liking. So this really makes it easy, and you can add all these different block elements. So for example, if you want to show a carousel over here, all you need to do is drag it, and then you get to put different images right here. And they just have all these different things that you can put in here. And let's say that you want a specific element, you can just come inside library and you can add different things that you want. So this is going to make your life super easy, and honestly, you guys have to try it out if you haven't done it yet. So that's my brief overview of Gem Pages, but if you want to figure out how to do everything from start to finish, I'm going to leave the link down in the description for you guys to check it out. Alright, awesome. Now that you have your website done and your ads ready to go, we're going to want to start some Facebook ads. Most people think Facebook ads are some magic potion that you're going to take and poof, you're going to get some sales. But please guys, don't think that Facebook's going to compensate for your bad website or bad ad. Those are the two most important parts of getting sales during dropshipping. But obviously there is ways to optimize your Facebook ads, so that's not what I'm saying. But targeting with Facebook's really easy, especially when Facebook provides all the audiences for you, and I'm pretty much going to show you guys how you can do that. And I'm also going to be showing you guys a lean testing method where you guys can go out and you guys can start testing ads for just $100. I'm sure you guys noticed by now, but every single thing that I've mentioned for you guys to get started up until this point has been completely free. Everything that I've provided to you guys has been a free trial, or I've showed you guys free methods to actually figure it out. So this can leave your whole $100 budget for testing ads on Facebook, and that's exactly how we want it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hop into one of my business managers and I'm going to show you guys how we can set up ads leanly so we can get the most out of our $100 and hopefully be able to turn that into business like I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. So let me just show you guys how you can set this up on a lean budget so you guys can start with $100. The first thing you're going to want to do is obviously start a new campaign, and we're going to want to make sure that we're not using the quick creation because this is going to give us the customability that we need. And then we're going to want to go to this conversion section and make sure that we're choosing conversions as our objective. The only other objective we would ever use is the catalog sales, but that's for retargeting, so don't worry about that for now. And here's where we're going to want to name our campaign, so you can name it maybe testing phase 1 or something like that matches kind of where you're at in your scaling process. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to toggle this campaign budget optimization on. I usually always do CBO for testing because it spends our budget a little bit more effective. And then here's where we're going to want to set up our daily budget, and I highly recommend you either choose $25 or $50 if you only have $100 budget, because $25 would give us 4 days of spending. $50 might be good too, but just do whatever one you feel comfortable with. So set it up and go to the ad account, and then here's where it's going to ask for some credentials. So you could set up United States if that's where you're from, the currency you want to be billed in, and then your time zone. This is important because this is going to go with the reporting that Facebook's going to bring you. And then just click continue, and then here's where it gets fun. Obviously you want to pick the pixel that you're going to be using, and you want to make sure that you're targeting purchase, so just make sure that you're clicking that. And then you're going to want to scroll down, and here's where we're actually going to pick our targeting out. So in the location section, you need to know what locations you can actually target depending on logistics. So if you're going to be shipping from AliExpress, what I would do is I would target the main countries like United Kingdom, Canada, and I wouldn't really do anything else. You can test some other ones out maybe after you get some sales, but these are predominantly the best countries that you could be targeting to get sales. And then you're going to want to come over here, and I never really start with 1865 unless it's a younger demographic product, so you kind of need to know that. I usually do 21 and up if it's just kind of a general product. And here is the detailed expansion that you want to make sure that you click off, because there's no reason to do this unless you're actually scaling a product. But what we can do here is we can actually specify who we want to target with this product. Since the lamp that we're doing is kind of for like space people, what we could come in and do here is type in Galaxy, and we can see what pops up. As you see, there's 100 million, so that's actually a good audience size. I usually like going from 1 million to 100 million. This a little bit over, so we can do that and just keep it that way. And then what we want to do is copy this, and we're going to want to make sure we come and we want to name this the ad set, so when we're looking at our data we can see clearly that we're targeting Galaxy. And then all you want to do is scroll down, and you can specify what languages you want to target, but since we picked US speaking countries, you don't need to do anything here. And then this section is going to be the placements that we actually want to associate where it's going to be served. So you could leave manual placements on, but I recommend if you have a small budget like we do for this video, go to manual placements, and we just want to make sure we're only targeting Facebook ads and Instagram feeds, because these are usually the placements that get the most conversions. And then we can just click everything else off, and then we're just going to want to launch our ad set up, and then I'm going to show you guys how we can set up our ad to make sure that we get the maximum effectiveness. So let's go continue, and then it's going to take us to the ad creation section, and right here is where you put your copy, and that's going to catch their attention. And since we're selling a product that's not really solving a massive problem, we can just put some text here that catches their attention, like ready to transform your room into a galaxy. And then we can try to put some emoji here. So you could go on this website, emojipedia.com, and then you can find different emojis. For this one, I'm going to put this Milky Way one because it kind of matches what we're talking about. And then you're just going to paste it in here, and then you could put like get yours here, and then the link, your unique website link. So this link would be the page that you just made on Gem Pages. So I know this is really simple, but that's kind of how we want to keep it with a product that's not really solving a massive problem. If it does solve a problem, then you want to put some bullet points here kind of talking about the problem it does solve to catch their attention. And then we're going to move on to the headline section. This is arguably one of the most important parts because this really has a big effect on your click-through rate. Here we could put Galaxy lamp now 30% off. And then you could find another emoji that matches what we're saying. So maybe I could find something with cash over here, and then we're just going to want to copy this and we'll put it into our headline, and then you can just write a description here. So for example, if you have a lot of reviews on your page, you could just put rated 4.9 by over 200 customers, and you don't need to do this. Keep in mind this one's optional, but it might help improve your click-through rate a little bit. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to paste your website URL over here, and then you can put your call to action. So the call to action is going to be the button that they're going to see when they see your ad. Learn more is not really what we want to do. That's more for like an educational product. What we could do for this is get offer, or we could pick the shop now one. So these are my two favorite. So either use one of those, and then all we need to do is we need to just click confirm, and then it will start publishing the ad. And then once it does get published, what I want you guys to do is go duplicate your ad set 4 times. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm just showing you guys how to set this up. But after you've duplicated it 4 times, you're going to want to go into each ad set and you're going to want to target a separate interest. So what you could do is you could just go in this suggestion section and find some other cool interests that relate. So maybe people who like NASA would be interested in this product. So you could just get rid of Galaxy, and then you could come over and make the next ad set NASA, and you would want to do this 5 times for a total of 5 different ad sets in one campaign. And then what's going to happen is you're going to want to make sure you scroll down, and you're going to want to make sure you do this on all ad sets, and you want to set a spend limit. What I usually like to do is do 5% of your daily budget. So let's say our budget here is $25 per day and we have 5 ad sets. What we could put here is a minimum spend of $2.50. Because what this is going to do for us, it's going to make sure that each ad set in the campaign is actually getting some spend. Because sometimes when you do CBO, they take priority to larger audience pools. So definitely do this so you make sure that you properly test all of the audience pools. But this is all I'm going to be showing you guys for now. I'm going to be making a more detailed Facebook ads tutorial here soon. But this is pretty much all you need to know right now to launch up some Facebook ads and actually start to see some results. So I really hope this is going to help you maximize your Facebook ads. Alright guys, there we go. I showed you exactly how you can start your dropshipping business for just $100. I truly and honestly believe that if you follow the methods that I laid out and do them properly, then you're gonna have a really high chance of being successful during your dropshipping journey. One thing I want to mention is that even if you blow your whole $100 budget, don't get discouraged, because even some of my dropshipping stores don't succeed right off the bat. It takes a lot of optimization and persistence to get it right. So don't come in here thinking this as a get-rich-quick scheme. I really believe if you take this as a real business and you just try to learn as much as you can and saturate yourself inside this environment, that you're gonna have a really good chance of success. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope all you guys have a great week. I have a really fire video for you guys next week, and I'm sorry I've been a little bit inconsistent on the uploads. It's been kind of a grind trying to get these videos out every week, but I promise every single week I'm gonna get them out on either Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't figured out the exact upload date yet, but without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.